What's up?
Set it in your mind.
Nutrition.
We say go. Half stepping. You got to keep on pressing.
Right for since I first started writing.
Right.
And then, like I said, the TMC came along, and I just put them together because it's like you can't have one without the other.
I feel you.
Like I said, TMC came along as a marketing strategy for my production.
Right.
And as far as I'm concerned, it's working so far. So it's like one. You can't have like it's yin and yang. You can't have one without the other.
Right. Of course. That's all cool. Well. How about this? I know that you do a lot of production for the guys at DITCMG.
Right.
You know, I mean, you're one of the. I mean, other than two.
Right.
You're the other crutch. You know what I mean? And like you say, the thing is that you have. First off, DITCMG has just a stable of talent.
Right.
You know what I mean? I mean, seriously, like a stable. Not, you know what I mean? It's not like one person is above everybody else. I mean, you sitting there and everybody in there looking like they can go toe-to-toe boxing with each other. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you know what I mean? And that's real. I mean, first off, honestly, congratulations for the team. You know what I mean? Just the team all in general. Just, I mean, so although the team stand out is one great force of nature.
Right.
You know, you alone can stand out on your own too. You know what I mean?
Right.
I like to say. And then, better yet, seriously, you know, I mean, not even like, oh, I'm gonna go out here and do a freestyle and all right, lyrics on point. No, not like that.
Yeah.
You can make your own damn song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The whole song, you can do the production, you can do the mixing, you can do the lyrics.
Yeah.
And there ain't nobody can say, oh, well, you know, if it wasn't for, right.
It wasn't for somebody this.
Yeah,
somebody
else.
Yeah.
So you can't be like, oh, if it wasn't for iRite beats, then iRite lyrics wouldn't be on. You can't even say that. It's you.
Right.
It's all you.
Right.
So, speaking of DITCMG, when did you decide to join them? When did you decide to join DITCMG?
I actually didn't, they asked me to be a part. Like, Two's really the mastermind behind the whole thing.
Right.
And I had already made a couple beats, and he asked me what was up with some beats.
Right.
And I gave him a beat that he really, really liked. So I guess that's what asked him to be on the team. Asked him for me to be on the team.
Right.
And of course, I wasn't going to deny it. I mean, it was a perfect opportunity because I like to make music with people.
Right.
At the time, it was me and one of my other friends, and I was trying to build a team myself.
Right.
So, but it wasn't going as well as I planned because the people who wanted to be on the team weren't willing to work with me. Not because of me. They just, when it came time to do the work, nobody wanted to do the work.
Right.
So, I mean that's understandable because we were young and, we wanted to go do this and go do that and go do this.
Right.
But I wanted to make music.
Right.
So, I came into the studio and I had dropped a song called Toffee Turf. And it's on this really old school, it's on Caramel City by CL Smooth, Pete Rock.
Yeah.
And Two heard it, and I asked him if he wanted to get on it with me. He got on it with me, and then I gave him a beat, and he did his thing to that beat. And he's like, hey man, you want to be a part of the team? I'm like, sure. Why not?
Heard that. Hey, what's the name, man? Well, kudos to Two for seeing talent. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing is, most people don't see the diamond. It's because they seeing all the coal around it. Instead of just picking up the diamond, dusting it off. All it takes is one blow and oh shit, this is a diamond.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hey man, hey, congratulations to Two for seeing the talent. You know what I mean?
Right.
And shit. I mean, I'm glad you joined the team because like I heard the nutrition.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm like, man, it was on point. And so so how about this? What was the inspiration for the nutrition?
Actually, to tell you the truth, nutrition was an EP. And that was my third project.
Third?
The third. Like, the first mixtape I ever done, I did on my own, all on my own. I did all the mixing. I did like that was all on my own.
Right.
I recorded at my house. It was, it kind of sucked because I didn't have the necessary equipment to do proper mixing.
Right.
So, but it was all pretty nice.
Right.
The second one was First Impressions, which was later that year, which I dropped with DITCMG because they had asked me to join during the summertime.
Right.
Let's see here. A couple mixtapes after that, I produced Rebel Rico's mixtape, Maniac's mixtape, and then I produced Starburst, and that was 3 in between.
Let me just stop it real though.
What's up?
Y'all don't know what Starburst is. All right, I already did the review for it in that thing. Y'all know it's on point. So even if you don't even hear the nutrition, you already heard Starburst. Yeah. So you ain't even gotta be like, oh man, well, I wonder what iRite's about and why iRite in here. Go listen to Starburst. That's why iRite's in this magazine. All right. So
I can't take all the credit.
Hey,
I did a couple things.
You hear this man right here? Here we go again. You know what I mean? They don't want to. Hey, look, you took the test. You passed the test. You made 100. Sign your name on the dotted line. All right. You'll be all right. We get it. It's all good, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm impressed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Therefore, the magazine is impressed. You know what I mean? And so it's in there. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Y'all already, so no, it's all good, man. The nutrition. It's just nutrition.
I was going through like a lot in my life, you know what I'm saying, at that certain time, and I decided that I really decided I was gonna get into it. I just had this idea where, because I was out of shape, I was like, man, I came across a lot of information, and it changed me mentally.
Right.
So I was like, okay, well, if this is the way I'm going to start thinking, I should start living this way.
Right.
So as soon as I came up with the idea, I completely changed my diet. I was working out. I was doing this. I wanted to lose weight. I wanted to do this, and nutrition is really what came out of that. Out of that whole like life experience.
Right.
I was speaking I wasn't really necessarily too personal on the tape on
right.
the nutrition, because I don't like to get too personal with my music.
I feel you.
It comes from my heart, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's a lot of things that I learned, but I don't like to get too personal. Like, I don't like to tell stories, about things that happen to me.
Right. I mean, look, man. Yeah.
But nutrition was it was something I listened to when I was done with it, and it was everything I did.
Right.
From the beginning, dawn. I wake up in the morning. Brunch. I have. At that time, I had a job that didn't start until late in the afternoon, so I probably wouldn't wake up until about 9, 10. Have breakfast around then, which is pretty much brunch.
Yeah.
Right. What comes after that? Veggies.
Mm.
Veggies. I completely changed. Like I said, I completely changed my diet. I cut out a lot of bad food. I stopped eating fast food for a long time. I stopped eating pork, stuff like that. What came after that was hydrate. Hydrate was whenever I would be working out. You gotta always have water, and then good workout. That was good, and you know what I'm saying. Hydrate has everything to do with working out good.
Right.
And then the last song was "Keep On," and that was
man, yeah.
I wanted people to, I wanted people to get off that negativity, man. Just keep pushing on with their life,
Yeah.
Even though it gets hard, keep it moving. Like, that's what I'm about. Like, I'm about
right.
keeping it moving, and people let life stop them from doing what they like to do, and I'm not with that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I like to give positive messages through my music, because that's you don't hear a lot of positivity anymore.
Amen on that. I feel you on that, bro. I totally feel you, man. And the thing is, man, it's just, you listen to nutrition, and I'm telling y'all, it's
You gotta keep
it's
an open
cleansing.
mind.
You know what I mean? It's cleansing.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
gotta keep an open mind.
Yeah.
You can't go from 2 Chainz, Future, and Rick Ross directly into nutrition, because then you're not gonna want to listen to it. You
Right.
gotta keep an open mind. It's completely different from what you usually hear.
Right. Or what
See,
you just saying something over and over again.
People are so closed-minded, they don't take that into account. You know, it's all like, man, if he don't sound like this, or he ain't talking about bitches, he ain't talking about money, he ain't talking about weed, he ain't talking about this and this and this and this, so on and so forth, for how many different ways I can have sex with these women. It's, you know what I'm saying? They're not really interested in it, because it's. I find it weird that that's what they like the most,
Yeah.
but they don't do that. That's what throws me off. It's like, you guys want to talk about fucking hoes, doing this, all different kinds of ways, how much you got, like how much money you got, blah 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 blah. But none of y'all do that.
Yeah.
So it's like, so why are you? Why, it's like, keep it on a realistic level and a humble level, as opposed to just indulging in different ways to spend money on cars. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, hey, I feel you. Believe me. I don't care what nobody want to say. A car still have 4 wheels, and it still have to get you from point A to point B. Now, don't get me wrong. I would love to have me a Ferrari Spider.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, granted, everybody would like those things, but you know, if you're not taking the necessary steps to get there, then don't be sitting there talking about. I'm not gonna sit there and say you shouldn't be talking about, but because we're talking about the people listening to the music,
Right.
you know, it's not like they can relate. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. I feel you.
It's It's not like they can relate. So when I put out music that everybody that I feel that most people can relate to,
Right.
I would think that they like my music more, but that's never the case.
Which is odd, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand that either. I think my personal opinion
Right.
is that I don't want to call people brainwashed, because that's not what I want to say.
Right.
So excuse me for the lack of for the lack of terms.
Right.
All right. But I do feel that once you keep hearing the same thing over and over and over again, and not as I mean as the same type of music, I mean literally the same music. You turn it on 95.7. Look, I have no problems against 95.7. But come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many times had I heard that Wale song? Yesterday. I'm gonna sit here and I'm like I said. Can I go off on one more tangent? This one. Thanks. Hey, see, iRite's that man. You know what I mean? He even let me go off on a tangent sometimes in his own interview, man. Look, I heard that Wale song 3 times yesterday on the radio.
Right.
Within a 4-hour period. And that's when I turned off the radio and turned it back on. I literally turned off the radio and turned it back on. The same song came back over again.
Right.
And so I have nothing against Wale. You know what I mean? But I do have something against the point that y'all play that these radio stations are playing the same song over and over again when you got good music out here.
Right.
Here. Literally right in front of me. You know what I mean? As I'm sitting here doing an interview with iRite TMC. You literally got to get music in front of you, but yet at the same time, you want to keep playing the same song over and over and over again. And it's just, understand this. I can truly say that I'm not by myself on this, but we don't want to hear that same bullshit anymore. That's just real.
Yeah.
That's just honestly real. So, thank you for letting me go off on a tangent. It's all good. That might be edited out of here, but maybe not. So don't get too mad at me. All right. But all right, you might. Yeah, thanks, man. You my dude. Hey, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Now, last question. What do you consider success in your career?
Ooh, that's a good question. What do I consider success? Truthfully, a stable fan base. Honestly, like I'm not in this to get rich and completely forget about everything I stood for at the beginning, because that's not necessarily what I stand for now. It's like, I'm just using the rap game to get rich. I mean, I'll take what comes. I'll take what comes with the success.
Yeah.
I'll take what comes with the success because that's
Right.
what I've been working for.
Right.
You know, but really, I just want people to enjoy my music,
Right.
truthfully, and express how much they like my music to me, because that makes me feel so much better about doing my music.
Well, I like it. I mean, hence the interview. So,
Right.
but like I said, I like the music. You know, y'all know what it is. Stay in tuned. I mean, stay tuned. We gonna, you're gonna be able to hear 5 tracks.
Right.
You know, from in this issue. You know, we might have it before. We might have it after. I'm just saying this, but it's in here. All right. So you're gonna listen to that. And then if you want to hear some more, you know, go cop nutrition.
Right.
Go cop it. So let the people know where can they get the nutrition from.
Nutrition it's on the website ditcmgroup.com. It's on my Bandcamp, but I don't really get on Bandcamp because for some reason they always try to make you pay for the music. So I don't want anybody to pay for my music because I don't make, you know what I'm saying, I want people to get my music for free because Lord knows they ain't gonna want to buy my music.
I mean, bro, if they buying half of the nonsense that's out today.
But I'm not, you know.
I feel I'm messing with you.
At some point I'm going to have to sell my music,
of course,
because I'm not going to be able to keep putting out. I need to step up in quality.
Right.
So, but that's in the works right now.
Okay.
At the level I'm at right now, I'm just going to wait.
Delayed gratification, huh?
To tell you the truth, I'm actually been working on. I've been thinking about it for like the past 2 weeks, and I don't even want to call it a mixtape because it sounds more like an album to me.
Right.
To me personally, it sounds like an album, and I kind of actually want to sell it because everything is top notch. My next project has been a year in the making. A year. And it's personal experience. You know, like I said before, I don't like to tell my personal stories. But this got a lot of stories in it. A lot of what I've learned is on this next project.
Right.
A lot of what I feel like, is on this next project. So everything is up to par. When I promise you, everything is up to is on.
Hey.
This is the next level. You know what I'm saying? This is the next level of iRite TMC.
Hey.
Like, and I'm gonna keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
But it's coming out very soon. Summer of 2013. It is going to be here, and I promise I am not going to let anybody sleep on me no more.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I can't have it. I can't have it anymore because I don't know. My personal problem right now is I don't know where my fans are at.
Right.
They don't want to tell me they're my fans. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? If you listen to my music and you like my stuff, then you're a fan. You know
Right. Of course.
Don't be afraid to admit it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to look at you any different way. I'm not going to treat you any different way. You shouldn't be worried about what anybody else is going to say.
Of course. I totally agree. And bro, but like I said, man, I don't see why not. I mean, look, man, like I said, man, I love the music. So I mean, I'm a fan. All right.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, and then that's real. That ain't kind of real. That's real. You know what I mean? And before we end this interview, just one more thing.
Okay.
What's your favorite? I've heard you using otaku. You like Japanese anime.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite anime?
Well, I haven't watched anime in a long time.
Yeah.
But there's always the classics. There's the DBZ.
Yeah.
I was actually a pretty big fan of. Let's see here, which other one? I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. I can't remember. I remember watching DBZ, Trigun, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh man.
Outlaw Star.
Oh man.
Pretty much for a long while, the whole entire Adult Swim lineup,
right,
was pretty much that for me.
Right.
Oh, Zoids was pretty cool too.
Yeah. I mean, I like
Zoids. I kind of dig Zoids.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Hey, whatever. You know what I mean? Hey, look, man. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of anime fans like Zoids. Yes, Zoids.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was kind of feeling Big Cloud and a like a zero. Hey,
Right.
it is.
Yeah.
Hey, is that? Hey,
If you have a big ass mechanical animal that you can just jump in and kick ass with, you telling me you wouldn't?
in the organoid system. See,
Really?
that's anime right now. That's anime. Hey, but look, bro. That's it for the interview. Thank you so much, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course. No
You know what I
problem,
mean?
man.
UNTK is happy to have you in here. Just keep doing your thing, and you know what I mean. Keep grinding, bro. Keep grinding. All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. This is not the end of the interview.
Nah.
All right. Like we always say, and this is real. This is on pause. All right. So here we go right now. Pause.